tired of that fake, you gonna love me. You can't deny it, it's real, the streets is me.
With that Nussie, man, it's so real. Like, Baton Rouge streets so real that it just, to me, that stuff was so real and dangerous and scary and bloody. It's like I seen somebody say, if you ain't scared of the streets, you ain't been in there long enough.
Any gangs in Baton Rouge?
No. It's hood. It's hood.
Yeah. And the crime rate stays up.
Yeah.
Top ranking like cities with gangs.
That shit's so horrible right now. In bigger cities, it's gang retaliation because the gang gotta buck each other up to go do shit. Like, man, you know they killed such and such, so we gotta go. We just gonna get one of them. They don't even be trying to get who did it. If you just fuck with that side or you got that color on, we get you, right? That's how the gangs do. Nah, in BR, it's, man, everybody got the same gang mentality. Like, retaliation is a must.
This Baton Rouge, so it's like, it's dangerous everywhere around this motherfucker. You could stay on Seager Lane thinking you with the white people and then come through that bitch trying to switch something up. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely was around. You know what I'm saying? The violence definitely was around.
What is it? It's hot? No money and, you know?
No, it's you shot my people. And everybody in Baton Rouge feels the same way. Like, so okay, now I'm coming to get you. And then once I come get you, your people gonna be coming get me.
You know it's gang, you hear me?
The local jail is called what?
East Baton Rouge Parish.
That became famous within the last couple years. You know how I know it? From all the rappers coming out of it. So I'm like, that's that same building.
Oh yeah, that was.
So when it came out, so you know.
You not in the streets of Baton Rouge if you don't touch that.
I ended up going back to jail when I was 16. And when I went to jail at that time, instead of them taking me back to Rhines, they took me to East Baton Rouge Parish.
Adult prison.
And put me on lockdown. Yes, put me on 16 years old, put me on lockdown until I was old enough to go online.
Even if you just like doing a bare minimum, like, but you're going to jail. Yeah, you gonna touch it.
Jail ain't no place that nobody wanna be, dog. It ain't no place that nobody wanna be. If you ain't no strong, shit'll break you.
When you from Baton Rouge, like everybody with the bullshit. So like they with the whoop the wham and jumping around and wanting to fight and all that there, and they in jail for whatever they in jail for.
So you in there with murderers and with the real fucking criminals that's 16 years old?
Nah, I was in that bitch with everything, man. From a junkie to serial killer. Man, I'll never forget that shit, man. That shit, that was crazy. It wasn't even about nothing that was just going on. It was just the shit I was seeing.
What was the type of shit you was going to jail for? Robbery?
Murder, attempted murder charges. He had a murder charge, a robbery charge, attempted murder charge. He jumped off the porch, I say about 17. He was introduced to another guy who had just came home from the war. He was a dope kicker. He kicked in doors. And that's where the street part of Nussie was really birthed in that. And he jacked some big timers. Like he wasn't scary. He jacked you, went in your house bare face.
If you said Nussie 10 years ago, you know who I was. You know, even though I wasn't rapping. But if you said Nussie, somebody knew who I was because I always was out there.
You speak about Nussie's character and who he was as a person. Take the rap shit away,
good bad guy.
Say it again?
Good bad guy.
You say good bad guy?
That's what he called himself, and that's what he was, the good bad guy. He was like Robin Hood. He would take, but he was giving back, you know what I'm saying, at the same time.
He was the good bad guy. Like, he really was the good bad guy. Say hello to the bad, yeah.
One day, the come get some weed, you feel me? It had to be like $14,000, $15,000, you feel me? I'm counting shit. Boom, 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 because at the end of the day, I ain't just taking that shit. I'm counting your shit because I know.
I watched Nussie jack something counterfeit.
You say that, what you mean?
He jacked somebody for some drugs. Man, sell me a 9-piece. Dope talk, you hear me? I was just in the room, and the money Nussie came with was counterfeit.
So look, I'm counting the money, right? Boom, boom, boom. 1,000 of it fake.
Oh, you go over that man because I sold him 50 pounds of hate because I didn't have the weed. At least I told the truth. I said it didn't have no seeds. He mad at me now. He want to do me something, but he know he come over here and shoot his ass down like the Rocket Man.
I seen him score some dope with some counterfeit. I was in the room when he did it. Yeah. More than one.
So he'll go get some shit for another nigga too. So he's saying that's another nigga money. Oh, oh, that's such and such money. That shit, that must have did what. So I call him like, man, bro, thousands of this shit fake.
Like Nussie was that guy. He'll befriend you and jack you. See the goons and the snakes of Baton Rouge, like on that type of level of elite mind game, like elite thinking of and strategy.
It was like 14, 15 bands. You just, man, I count money all day so I could tell. You could feel that shit. Like you could feel it. You could tell. But it was some good ass counterfeit. It was good enough to get off on another. But I'm looking for this because of I know who you is.
Use any leverage he had. If you was scared of him, he gonna use that. If you like weed, he got the weed. If you like this, he got that. He go find out what it take for you for what he need, what he trying to do. And on it, he had the money, he had drug money to strict to go with the move. So he was a thinker, he was aggressive.
We didn't go straight back to New Orleans, we went straight to Baton Rouge.
Right.
And we started hanging at a gas station on Airline. And that's where we met the guy he was selling hay for pounds of weed. Nussie. We met this guy at a gas station on Airline with the A. We didn't know him at all. He just come across and just was on that type of time. And man was like, nah, we ain't even comfortable with that.
That shit just in them and them to try you feel me?
People say, oh, that's crazy. No, that's a gangster.
What was the reason he would jack somebody?
Like if I'm trying to buy something from you and you don't want to sell me something, so you're gonna make me take it from you. You know, or you in here like you the shot caller and you really don't shot call, like you really not who you say you are.
I asked him like, man, I say you just be like, you know, like you can't, like, man, you know why I done did a lot of shit. He say, but the reason why I f over is because judge me off what another tell them instead of getting to know me, because I don't f over everybody.
Like I had a best friend named Big London. Gates talk about him a lot. He was an easy target for anybody to get to because he was heavy. And his friend Action wanted to rob him. See, he had knots in his pocket and wanted to rob him. Nigga say, oh no, we're not finna rob Big Boy. No, indeed not. That's what Nussie told him. You know, so you can't know him to say he a snake.
And plus, you know, by him being Nussie and already having a name for doing wild shit, that made us jump the gun. Like, is homie thinking we to play with? Like, you feel me? But come to find out, homie wasn't on that type of time with us. He just wanted us to rock out with him.
Chris Jackson, better known to the world as Nussie, was another Baton Rouge big dog with a street reputation for pulling wild capers and being vocal about it. He was a local gangster turned rapper with a powerful business mindset that made him relentless when it came to getting what he wanted. He owned a car wash, a nightclub, real estate, did movies, and on his intro into the rap game, he took on the title Nussie Bad.
Well, to be honest with you, Nussie Bad, it really was just like a joke. I thought it'd be an easy way to catch people's ear, and it worked. It did. I'm the one who's gonna do the good deeds. It's the bunch of legs by blowing out your knees. I'm full of capers, then I play a Haitian.
When we was in the trap house with the studio in the hood in Easy Town, Nussie came over there because we was doing our thing music-wise. Nussie came in there, he looking, he see the music, and he like, man, I'm gonna rap, I wanna rap, but I'm gonna be a comedian rapper. And that was the first time Nussie expressed himself about rap. He really came to me about me in the studio about the rap.
We just street trying to convince you we can rap. So what we doing now, we paying our dues with this rap shit, and by us being the way we are, man, a lot of motherfuckers, it's sad to say, but they don't want to let it real in, like talking about, because, you know, we exposed a lot of fake shit.
His vision was to put the whole Baton Rouge on. He felt like other people was empowered that wasn't signing orders or putting orders on who had potential, you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you a little something about me.
When he said comedian rapper, what did he mean actually?
That's what I asked him. See, what you mean? Like this before he started rapping, so what you mean?
I already told you I ain't like this other cat. I'll your brains out with a baseball bat. On top of that, I'll in your stomach and collect my money from G. Your whole 500.
Say for instance, this my first one. Used to be a dime piece, 9 bell pepper, shaped like squash, eating a hamburger helper. and it was like a comedian like type feel. You know what I'm saying? And he looking, but no, I did not understand at that time. But in his heart, Nussie wanted to be a comedian rapper, and he had a comedian spirit. And you know, shit. I think he just pulled tactics to get in the game for attention. I don't think nothing was real. But cause when he got a chance to get in the game, he went full speed.
He felt like if he got on, he was gonna turn their light on. I ain't gonna lie, them about 20, 30 artists back then. He was say if you had something going on and he liked it, he was gonna sign you. He owned the whole block in his hood. Where his club was, he had a house next to it. Like that was his whole block.
I'm on the block. I'm out there on Grayson Street in front of my grandma's house. He in front of his grandma's house, but we like 40 feet apart. Say, hey, look here. Walk over there, jump in. Now mind you, this the time he in a verbal war with you know what I'm saying, rap beef. It wasn't so safe to get in the car. You hear me? So look, boom, I jump in the car cause man, look at that. What that is? Man, that's a script. That's a movie script.
You want to take a closer look at it? Oh, I'd love to.
I'm finna do a movie, man. I'm telling you, man, this junk easy, hot. Oh, man, I'm telling you, man. It's easy. Reaching me a movie script. So what I know from Nussie was the grind. The grind. That's what I salute from him, and that's why I want to lead like through all the madness. Man, Nussie was the grind.
I had this song that I was trying to put him on. He was gonna do the feature for me, right? But the producer who did it for me, I can't remember at the time, but he had a Lil Wayne sample on the hook. And it was when Lil Wayne had said, I got money out there, there's no but I'm rich. Yeah. And it kept repeating on the hook, I got money out there, no but I'm rich, I got, you see what I'm saying? Nussie heard that shit and was like, man, I ain't getting on that, I ain't talking about nothing coming out my you know what I'm saying? Shit, and once he said that, I ain't wanna fuck with the song either.
I'm full of capers, then I play a Haitian.
I used to be around Nussie a lot because Nussie had a relationship with Dead Game.
Dead Game and DCF were like, they were tight. They ran together. They, you know, Sister Gates loved Nussie.
When Gates was on Dead Game, Nussie used to come through a lot. You know what I'm saying? He used to come by. We had a studio called Bottom Line in the hood, and he used to come through that bitch a lot.
A lot of the punchlines or the terminology he used, it come from Nussie. I killed the for my partner, now he owe me one. The champ is here. Boom Baye. You know, a lot of that come from, that was Nussie's sayings. He made a video within the last year and he was like, man, hold your head up, take your chest out, fuck these bitches, fuck these hoes, you know. There's a difference we're looking out for and taking care of. And he said, and he rapped, and he said, rest in peace to Nussie.
Rest in peace to Nussie, man. It's the difference in looking out and taking care of me. I might as well fuck your bitch if I'm taking care of me, man. Real street shit, I love you all, man. Motivation.
Cause he had songs say I'd rather be judged by 12 than to carry back by 6, but shit, about another one of the songs he got, he say, how do you think that you gonna leave here? He say, me, I think I'm gonna go out with keeping it too real. He said, cause I keep it too real. Reality real. You know, he said, and I think I'm gonna go out with keeping it too real.
Let's see what touched the million? Touched $1 million?
No. I don't think. He died early. Like, they got a lot of rumors on this and that, but I'm in the hood with Nussie. Boy, if Nussie touched $1 million. See, I know Nussie. If Nussie touched $1 million, you see what I'm saying? We wouldn't even be saying that. We wouldn't even be talking about it, because guess what? I just touched $1 million. Dollar cash. Now that he can wipe my ass.
I'm caught up in the streets, you know. I'm really caught up in the streets, and a couple dudes got killed, and it was like my name came up. Basically, I didn't do it, but ain't nobody believed me. But later on down the line, a couple months later, they found out I didn't do it. Ain't nobody apologized to me for it, so I'm mad now.
Police say Chris Jackson, known by his rap name as Nussie, was murdered last night in the Mid-City area of Baton Rouge.
Nussie didn't die. Where will he be today?
I'm pretty sure he'll be like right up there with Boosie. Right up there, you know, with him.
Represent Louisiana too.
Represent Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge first, definitely.
Yeah.
Louisiana, you know.
Yeah.
That's how the world see it.
Yeah. He represent Baton Rouge, and on the back of him they had Baton Rouge shining. They had Baton Rouge, not Louisiana, not the boot. They had Baton Rouge lit up flashing, letting you know, Baton Rouge, baby.
I think about a year later he got killed, but I didn't know all that time that shit was going on. I never knew that was my cousin. My grandmama ended up going to his funeral, and when she got back, I'm like, what you doing at Nussie funeral? She like, boy, Chris, that's your cousin. I'm like, I ain't know that shit. She told me how we was kin, but I'm kin to a lot of people in BR and they don't know it. That's just how, I mean, that bitch a small city and like, you know what I'm saying? We probably, a lot of us who probably be beefing and whooping around don't even know we probably blood tied.